The mole concept part 1. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly what a mole is, why it was created, and how it is used. And trust me, once you understand this, the rest of the series will feel easy. So let us start with the big question. What exactly is a mole? Now, before you think of a mole as that small animal that digs underground, forget that. In chemistry, a mole is simply a number. A very, very large number, but it is still just a number. Let me explain it this way. You already know what a dozen means, right? When someone says, "Bring me a dozen eggs," you know that means 12 eggs. The word dozen is just a name we gave to the number 12. It is a counting unit. Now, what if I told you that chemists needed their own special counting unit? Because atoms and molecules are so tiny, so incredibly small, that even if you counted millions of them, they would still be invisible to the naked eye. So scientists agreed on a number. A specific, fixed number that represents one unit of any substance. That number is 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23, and they called this number 1 mole. Say it with me. 1 mole equals 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 particles. This number has a special name. It is called Avogadro's number, named after an Italian scientist called Amedeo Avogadro. Now, this number sounds scary at first, but let me break it down for you. 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 simply means 602 followed by 21 zeros. That is how large it is. And here is what makes it beautiful. 1 mole of anything, whether it is atoms, molecules, ions, or electrons, always contains this exact number of particles. So whether you're talking about carbon, water, or sodium, 1 mole always means the same number. 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23. Now here is where it gets even more interesting. Scientists discovered that if you take 1 mole of any element and you weigh it in grams, the mass in grams equals the atomic mass or molecular mass of that element. Let me give you an example. The atomic mass of carbon is 12, so 1 mole of carbon weighs exactly 12 grams. The atomic mass of oxygen is 16, so 1 mole of oxygen atoms weighs 16 grams. This mass, the mass of 1 mole of a substance, is called the molar mass, and we measure it in grams per mole. We will go deeper into molar mass in the next video. But for now, remember this key relationship. Number 1. A mole is a counting unit in chemistry. Number 2. 1 mole equals 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 particles. Number 3. The mass of 1 mole of a substance in grams equals its molar mass. Now let us look at a real exam question that tests this concept. O-level past question, 2019. The number of atoms in 0.5 moles of neon gas is dash. A 3.0, 1 times 10 to the power of 23. B 6.0, 2 times 10 to the power of 23. C 1.2 times 10 to the power of 24. D 2.4 times 10 to the power of 24. All right, let us solve this step by step. We know that 1 mole contains 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 atoms. So if we have 0.5 moles, we simply multiply. Number of atoms equals number of moles multiplied by Avogadro's number. Number of atoms equals 0.5 multiplied by 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23. Number of atoms equals 3.0, 1 times 10 to the power of 23. The answer is A 3.0, 1 times 10 to the power of 23 atoms. You see how simple that was. Once you know that 1 mole equals Avogadro's number, you can always find the number of atoms by multiplying moles by that number. Now listen, if you are sitting for any O-level or UTME examination next year, you don't want to be ignorant of how admission process really works in Nigeria higher institutions. I have written a step-by-step guide on what you should know and what you should do to study your desired course in your dream institution. You can comment guide or you send guide to 081002777030 on WhatsApp to get a copy for just 750 naira. And that is it for part 1. You now understand what a mole is, where it came from, and how to use Avogadro's number in an exam. In the next video, we will talk about molar mass, how to calculate it for any substance. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to Next Step Admission. Your next step to exam success starts right here. See you in the next video.